Hi and welcome back to another video with me, Alexandra Davis, Alex Dance Fit. So this is just the intro video to a sequence of shorter videos which are all Pilates exercises, especially for your back. So we're going to be looking at flexion, extension, lateral movement as well. Good for flexibility, mobility and posture. Now, as well as using no equipment at all, freestanding, we will also be looking at using a wall for support and a big gym ball like this one, small soft ball, maybe a small or even a long foam roller. Don't worry if you don't have this equipment to hand, you can improvise with maybe a cushion or a towel or something that you just have available. For the floor exercises, we will be needing a mat and yeah, in a few moments we'll get going. So as ever, no particular warm-up or cool-down included, so please do make sure you're warm, you have plenty of water handy, and I look forward to seeing you in the first video. Hi and welcome to this, the first video of Pilates exercises for your back. As you can see, I'm actually sat on a fit ball here. If you don't have one, maybe you could just bounce up and down on your sofa or even on your bed, but don't go too mad, I don't want you breaking any springs. Okay, so literally we're just going to bounce up and down, just like when you're playing, yeah? So we're just doing this. Okay, so even this just loosens everything off. If you happen to have a trampoline or a mini rebounder, equally as good for your back. It just, like I say, lets everything go. Let's just start to swing the arms forward and back. So just getting some movement through the arms. And side to side. Yay! And then bring the arms forward in a circle. You could actually use this video as your warm-up, to be honest. And backwards when you're ready, back. Breathe out, breathe in. And let's take it to a twist. Still while you're bouncing here. Yay. Okay. So, just bring everything down a little bit. Find your neutral position, push forward and back with the hips. So really connect inwards, upwards to your centre line, long neck, shoulders back and down. You're just tilting forward, back. A few more. And when you're ready, find your centre and circle. Don't mind what arms you do. Change direction. So these are circles. Now figure of 8. Oh. If it helps you to draw the figure of 8 with your arms, obviously do so. So naturally we will always go one way. Let's reverse that figure of 8 if you can. Can you get your head around that? Yeah. Few more. Bringing yourself back to center. So just some balance challenges for you. Your hands could be down or they could be lifted, which makes it harder, or even on your hips. So sit tall and simply lift, alternating legs. So simply by testing your balance here, you're working into those back muscles, okay? Lift and lower. And then if you can, twist to the same side as the knee that's lifting. How are we doing? Sit tall, shoulders should be back and down. Now, let's do opposite. So this leg, twist, center and twist. You might actually find this easier. I have a tendency to give you the more difficult exercises first. Okay, so that was with the feet flat. A little bit harder would be on your tippy toes. Let's do opposites. Of course, if you're really falling over, your hands come down or even onto your hips. Pull in those core muscles. Now same side, lift. Lower, down, lift. A few more. Pulling inwards, upwards. Okay, let's just bounce, shake all that off. So, I'm not going to go any further with the seated exercises on the ball. That's for a more challenging video. So, I hope you enjoyed this little short sequence, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Hi, and welcome back to this video in back exercises. So for this one, I'm giving you the option of having something about this height handy. It doesn't have to be a foam roller. It could be yoga blocks, it could be a low table or something similar. So I'm going to ask you to go to your wall and just have this a little bit in front of you, okay? That's just if you need it. Now you're going to measure roughly one of your own feet away from the wall, and then place the feet hip to shoulder distance apart, and then with the knees a little bit soft, lengthen your back up along the wall. Include the back of the head here so the chin is to the chest slightly. And what you're going to do here is a supported roll down. So connect to your centre line, brace those abdominals, chin to the chest. The head leads the movement as bone by bone you peel yourself away from the wall. There should be no tension in the head, neck, arms or shoulders. You will feel some movement here. And go as low as is good for you. Now if you're not very flexible, this is where your foam roller might come in, okay? So if you're nowhere near the floor, feel free to use that. And just get to whatever point you feel is your lowest point, and make a mental note of how far down you are. So come on up, connect the core abdominals, and bone by bone, restack your spine up at the top. And again, include the back of the head here. Take a breath in to prepare. Breathe out, connect, inwards, upwards, chin to the chest, and down. Bone by bone. So, no tension through the upper body, keep some contact here. Perhaps you're a little bit further down this time. And then bone by bone, come on up. Breathing in, breathing out. Connect those core muscles. Restack your spine. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's go forward and down. This is your last one. Now I want you to hold it here. Say yes with the head. No with the head. And then slide down the wall a little bit, bend your knees, bring the hands further down, maybe even flat, and then try and straighten legs. Can we do that a couple more times? You could also do this with the roller. And then just see if you've got that little bit further down before you return to the top. Connect. And bring yourself up, bone by bone. And then restacking your spine against the wall here. Okay, so coming away from the wall, I'd like you to have a go at doing that freestanding, because a lot of time in class, this is how I would actually bring you to your mat. So, feet just a little way apart, long body, long limbs, long neck. Chin to the chest, and bone by bone. And struggle with your back here, remember you have the wall as an option. Hanging forward and down. And try and have the body weight a little bit forward. There's a tendency to sit back here. Try and have the hip bones over your ankles, forward and down. Bend the knees. More of your hands come down. Straighten the legs. A couple more times. And then bone by bone, by bone, by bone, by bone. Bring yourself up to the top. So that concludes this short video, standing roll down, with or without the wall, with or without the foam roller. Hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next video. Thank you. Hi, welcome back to another mini video on Pilates exercises for your back. I say back, this is a bit more about posture. Can you find yourself some wall space? So I want you to face your wall and place your hands. Hands can be flat, or if you struggle with your wrists, you can go onto your knuckles, okay? Hands are shoulder distance and shoulder level. And I want you to take your feet out further than your shoulders, so you create this plank position here. If you've got a mirror at the side of you, it's easier to check, okay? So in this position, feet are just a little way apart. Connect your core muscles, draw the shoulders down, and all you're going to do here is bend the elbows downwards just a little and bring yourself forward and back. So you take yourself forward. The heels might lift, that's fine, and back. Breathe in, breathe out. Brace those abdominals, down, shoulders down. Bring it back. Notice that the hinge is from the ankles and not from the waist or the hips. Take it down, bring it back. Can we do that one more time? And bring it back. And to come away from the wall, you might be feeling your triceps just a little, maybe even the back of the calves because it's stretching there too. So just a very short video there on posture, on connection, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Hi and welcome back to another video on Pilates exercises for your spine. So this one is actually going to take place on all fours, hands and knees. So when you're ready, coming on to all fours, hands, if you struggle with your wrists, could be on knuckles or even supported on blocks should you need them. So in this position, hands at shoulder distance, shoulders directly over your wrists, long neck, long body, long arms. When you're ready, turn the tailbone under, push the waistband high, and then go the other way. So we're going to a rounded back at the top, and a hollow back at the bottom. So depending on your flexibility, will determine how much you round and hollow your back. Now can we arrive somewhere roughly halfway between the two? Neutral position, shoulders above the wrists, long arms, long neck, long body. Pull in your core muscles, shoulders back and down. We're going to check our balance, point out opposite limbs, lift and lengthen, and return, and switch out, lift, and return. Keeping everything else really, really still. Can we do a few more? Now when you're equal to each side, I'm just going to make that a little bit more challenging. We're going to go back to the rounding and hollowing of the back. Knee comes in, 2, 3, 4, goes away for 4. And same leg in, 2, 3, 4, take it away. One more, in, 2, 3, 4, away. Can we reset in the center? And we'll do the other leg in 4, 3, 2. When you're ready, bring it in, 2, 3, 4, take it away. Bring it in, 2, 3, waistband high, waistband low. Can we do one more? Take it away. Reset in the center. And now we're going to combine the opposite arm. Same exercise. When you're ready, bring it in. 2, 3, 4. Take it away. Long and lean. Bring it in. 2, 3, 4. Take it away. One more. In. 2, 3, 4. Take it away. Let's reset in the center. Find your neutral. Are you ready? Other diagonal, bring it in. 2, 3, 4, take it away. 2 more. In. 2, 3, 4, take it away. 2, 3, and again, bring it in. Take it away. Okay, from here, if you're feeling your back at all, sit back into child's pose. If you struggle with this, open out the knees. Now this is another stretch for your back, okay? Reach the arms in front, long fingers. And with this exercise, you can take it over to one side for a side stretch. Anchor the opposite hip down. And let's go the other way. Back in the center. Hands to the soles of the feet. Start with the tailbone, restack the spine. Bone by bone, bring yourself up at the top. Yes, so that concludes this short video on the cat-cow stretch. So I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Hello and welcome back to another short video on Pilates exercises for your back. For this one I'm actually going to use the small soft physio ball, but if you've got a cushion or a yoga block handy you could use that. So I'd like you to sit with some mat behind you here, and the ball you're going to place between the thighs, sort of about halfway along there. Sit right on top of your sitting bones, very, very tall. So have a bit of a wriggle. Now you can support yourself on your hands. You can hold the knees if you wish, or not. But let's start holding the knees and squeeze the ball round your back. Keep rounded, come forward and grow tall at the top. So all the while you're squeezing the ball, connecting your core muscles. Take it down and bring it back up. And once you get to your sitting bones, you grow tall at the top. 4, 3, 2. Can we take it down? Let go if you can. Can we go further? 4, 3. Keep squeezing. Bring it back. Now, as you come up, can you lift the arms at the top here? Take it back. Remember, you can hold if you prefer. 4, 3, 2, and return. Just watch those feet, don't lift up. 4, 3, 2. Can we go one more time? Keep connecting here. 4, 3, 2, and return. 4, 3, to crumple forward if you're struggling with your back. Okay, so that concludes this mini little video on the roll back. So thank you for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Hello, welcome back to another video on Pilates exercises for your spine. So this one is actually going to be the spine bridge. I'll demo it without the ball first of all, and then we'll use the ball if you have one, or you could use the yoga block. So you're lying on your back here. Bring the heels really, really close into your bum. Now the knees and feet should be in line with the hips. And this position here should be neutral, long neck. Notice I've got no support under my head. If you do struggle with a neck issue, you might want a flattish cushion or a towel there. So chin to the chest, long neck, check your hip bones are level. You've got a little bit of a hollow underneath your lower back. Arms along by your sides, have the hands facing up. Connect your center line, bone by bone, into your bridge at the top. And bone by bone lower. Now really create space between each bone in your spine as you lower down. Lift it up. Are your hip bones level? Take it down. So this is with the arms down. Can we now take the arms up? Lift it up. Take it down. That is my floor creaking, not my back. Lift it up. Connect your center line, and arms overhead is another option. Now, as you do this one, imagine I've got hold of your wrists and I'm pulling your arms out, lower. Breathe in, breathe out, lift, lower. So that is without using the softball. Let me show you a variation here. So like we did with the roll back, the ball between the thighs. Okay, so heels close in, squeeze the ball, arms wherever you like. Same thing, but you're squeezing the ball as well. Lift, lower. Breathe in, breathe out, squeeze, connect the abs, the ribs, long through the arms. Lift and lower. Can we do one more here and lift? Lower. I've got one more option to show you. This is probably the worst one. Worst is in best, best worst, same thing. Okay, feet on your ball. So obviously your balance is going to be compromised. Start with the arms down and lift. Ooh, big creaks there. And lower. I assure you that is the flooring, it's not me. Lift. Creak, creak, creak. And lower. Arms are up. Even harder. And lower. One more here. And lower. Can we now have the arms overhead? You might even find this easier. But imagine I'm pulling your arms lower. One more and lift. Lower. Okay. So I imagine you might be feeling your hamstrings here. Do take some time for a bit of a hamstring stretch to each leg. So bring yourself up when you're ready. So that concludes this short video on some spine bridge variations. There are more, they're in another video, and I'll see you then. Hello, welcome back to another video on Pilates exercises for your spine. For this one I'm using the foam roller. I personally prefer the full length ones. If you don't have one or you have the shorter one, that's fine, but just have a cushion or something so your head is supported, or you could get a big beach towel, roll it up, use that instead. So I'm actually going to perch right on the end here. To make it easier, the feet are wider, but try and have them maybe just a little bit further out than your hips. So again, as best you can, you're right on top of your sitting bones. And roll yourself down. Use support if you need to. So if you are on a shorter roller, do make sure your head is not hanging off the end, so everything is supported here. Now, even before we do any of the exercises, just feel the shoulders, the chest, the collarbones opening out here. For some of you, that just might be a lovely release, even if you go no further with your exercises. Find your neutral position so there's a little bit of a hollow here with the arms over. Circle and reverse. And over the top. Breathe in, breathe out. Really connect your core muscles, take it over. Circle. And again, over. Do that one more time each way. So breathe out as you extend, circle, and return. So in itself, not so much an exercise for your back, although you are working your back by keeping yourself stable and opening out through the shoulders. So I'm just going to advance this a little bit more. If you're happy to, imprint your spine so your lower back is touching the roller. One leg and the other if you can. So really connect your core muscles, push your back down, and we toe tap, even if you don't reach the floor, and return. Take it down. So you've really got to connect the rib cage, connect your core muscles, take it down. So this is working your abs, which in turn works your back. Take it down, and up. And once you're equal to each leg, take both legs down. There are more advanced versions of that exercise, but I'll save that for another video. Starfish here. Just feel that release through the armpit, through the neck, through between the shoulder blades. Okay. And come on up. You can either just come off to the side, or you could use your curl up to come back. We did this before. Curl up, away, grow tall at the top. Yes, very nice. So that concludes this short video on the foam roller. There is another one. I'll see you then. Thank you. Hi and welcome back to another video. Pilates exercises for your spine. We're using the foam roller for the bridge exercise. We've also done the bridge on the gym ball, on the small ball, and with no equipment at all. So this is using the roller. A little bit different. Okay. So when you're ready, feet on your roller, be a little bit apart, hip to shoulder distance. Find your neutral position here. Lift. And lower, still bone by bone. Breathe in, breathe out, connect, lift. And lower. Two more. Hips are level. Long through the fingers, long through the arms, shoulders away from the ears. A little bit more challenging. Arms up. One leg up, it could be bent or it could be straight depending on your flexibility. 4, 3, 2, let's lift it up. Take it down. And again, lift it up. Pull your hips to level. Take it down. Okay, and the other leg when ready. Lift it up. Take it down. And one more. If you're feeling your hamstrings, just use that roll to push the legs away. Okay, so only a little short video there. It gives you an idea of different exercises using equipment or not, as the case may be. So I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Hello, welcome back to another Pilates mini video, exercises for your back. Well, actually, this one starts with shoulders, then upper, then mid, then lower back, all in that order. Let's get going. We're going to use the foam roller. So you're going to lie yourself facing down, and the roller here is going to be literally at arm's length, okay? So your hands, shoulder distance, possibly a little bit wider. Now when you do this exercise, your head will be here. But I'm talking to you, so I'm going to have my head slightly lifted, but I'd prefer you to be absolutely here. Now really make the arms long, but draw those shoulders back. So there's your shoulder connection. Pull the tummy off the floor, shoulder connection. And can you just feel that roll come in slightly here? And down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now, this is all done with the shoulders. Next time, we're going to bring the roll in further if you can. So shoulders first, depending on your flexibility. Bring it in. We do one more here. A little bit harder. Can you see now my hands are off the end? Shoulders, lift. A little bit more, keeping the arms long without shrugging the shoulders. Take it back. Breathe in, breathe out. Shoulders, tummy in. Long limbs, long neck, long body. We do one more. 4, 3, 2, and take it down. From here, hands at the sides of you, push up. Sit back, either knees apart or knees together, child's pose when you're ready. And then hands to the soles of the feet. Start with your tailbone, re-stack your spine. Bring yourself up to the top. So that concludes this short video on exercising the shoulders, upper, mid, potentially lower back, depending on how flexible you are. See you in the next video. Hi, welcome back to another video, Pilates exercises for your spine. We're back with the gym ball. Okay, so we're going to use this for our bridge exercise. Uh-oh, this could go very skewy. Okay, I'll show you the easier version first and then build it up to the more challenging one. So if you have your ball tucked under the knees here. This is going to be your easiest option. Long neck, neutral position, arms by your sides is always, again, your easiest option. Lift. Ooh, floor's creaking over here as well. And breathing in, breathing out. So it's harder to keep your hips level because obviously you're wobbling. So that's your easiest option. Harder would be with the arms up, as ever. Harder still would be with less contact with the wall. Let's give it a go. Are you ready? Lift it up. Woo! Take it down. Breathe in. Woo! Breathe out. Another option, you can just check your own position here. Feet are flat on the ball. You more or less make a right angle with your legs on the ball here. Arms down to start with. Lift. 2, 3, 4. Take it down. And again, lift it up. Take it down. No arms if you can. Lift it up. Take it down. Ooh, creak, creak, creak. Connect those core muscles. Lift it up. Take it down. One more. Lift it up. Okay. If I kill your hamstrings out of that one, so maybe just a few of these. Okay, and then as best you can, elegantly and gracefully, come back to the top. And that concludes this video. Obviously do a few more reps, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Hello, welcome back to another video using the gym ball for a Pilates exercise for your back. This one we're actually going to drape over the ball, alright? So, however you're comfortable here, whether your chest is on top of the ball or a bit further over. So I'm generally around about here, but obviously that is different for everybody, okay? I'm just balancing on the tiptoes there. Hands are close to the chest. Elbows, just watch they're not sticking out. Tuck them in. Lower your head down. Shoulders, draw them down. Tummy in. Push down the shoulders. Lift it up. Take it down. And again, lift it up. Down, keep tucking in those elbows. Lift. Lower. 2 more. And 1 more. And bring yourself back onto your knees. And use the ball now to create a bit of traction through the arms, through the upper body. Now imagine somebody's got hold of your hips, they're pulling you back, and you're pushing forward, counteracting that move here. And then taking it more into your child's pose. Remember, you can travel side to side. So that concludes this short video on using the ball to create a lovely back extension. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Hi, welcome back to another video using the big gym ball for some exercises for your back. I'm only going to do a couple here. They are just to release tension in a couple of different ways. So the first one is literally to drape over your ball like this. So just watch there's no tension in the head, neck or shoulders. However you're comfortable here, whether the weight is back or a little bit more forward. Just creating lots of length through the spine. You can play with this a little. So taking the weight back and forward, maybe even letting the feet lift, or the arms lift, or going a bit wider with the limbs. So that should feel quite nice for your spine, particularly if you've been doing a lot of extension work. Okay, and then easily and slowly coming up. And the second one is the other way, okay. So if you've been doing a lot of work in flexion, you need to counteract that and go into extension. So we're going to be draping backwards over the ball. Now if you're a bit worried about this, take your time, maybe have somebody supporting you. Wide feet make it easier. You might want to stay holding on, but if you feel safe, just allow everything just to hang here. If you're really brave, lift your feet off, but I'm not going to demonstrate that one. So really feel you're supported underneath your back, the arms, the legs along. Feel this in your underarm, through the hip flexors, even stretching out the front of the body. Again, as we did with the last stretch, you might want to do this really, really slowly. Maybe hands to the ball, and however you feel you can come off or stay on is absolutely fine. So that concludes this short video using the gym ball, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Hi, welcome back. This is actually the last video in this sequence. If you do have a small soft ball, fantastic. It could be a yoga block, it could be a small towel or a cushion. So I'm actually going to turn my back to you just so you can see, alright? So you are going to be lying on your back. You might want to support your head on a cushion and the ball, or your block is going between the knees. Now keep your feet touching if you can, depending on how big your spacer is here. Neutral position. Send your arms out wide, hands face up. Now lots of length through the arms. Take it over. Not quite to the floor. Keep the opposite shoulder down. And the other way. So this is option one with the feet on the ground. Guess what? There's an option two. Come back to center. Imprint your spine. Again, feet are touching, arms are wide. Imagine somebody pulling your wrists. Knees up to your elbow. Not quite all the way down. Both shoulders stay down. Up. Other side. I'm going to make that a little bit harder. Take it over. Extend. Bring it back. Other side, take it over. Extend. Bring it back. Let's do one more to each side, whichever version you're doing. And the other side. Okay, come back to center. We're just going to do one more, but we're not going to use the ball this time, okay? So cross one leg over. I'm doing the right leg here. Oops. Arms out. And then take the legs over. And try and get that top knee as close to the ground as you can. And hold it there. Other side. And again, you're trying to get that top knee really close to the ground, pushing down. And can we do that with the other leg crossed over? So this is the left one. Let's go this way. And the other way. Back in the center. Hug the knees in. Just maybe do a few circles. Facing this way. And then just taking yourself into whatever stretch works for you. You could be draping over the ball. And then to come up, whatever core strength you have left, use that as you now bring yourself up to the top. And come to a seated position here. Whatever's comfortable for you. Cross-legged works for me quite well. Right on top of the sitting bones. Let's take it to a twist one way. And the other way. Back in the center. Legs across, just cross them the other way. Push the arms away. And then link the fingers the other way. And take the arms up. Over. Up. Over. Up. To recross, do so. So that actually concludes the short sequence of Pilates exercises for your back, although I did sneak a few other bits into there. So I hope you enjoyed the videos. If you did, thumbs up is appreciated. And if you'd like to support me, you can do a one-off payment, buy me a coffee, or for ongoing support, I do have a Patreon account. All the details are listed below on the description there. So without further ado, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. And remember, if you move more, you'll feel fab and you'll look lush. See you next time.